Marion men's basketball 102-98 in double overtime over Buena Vista here today. Coach Diener, doesn't get much more exciting than this one today, does it?
No, it doesn't. I think it's always from the spectator's perspective, maybe a little more exciting than as a coach, you're just kind of grinding every possession out. But yeah, it was an amazing performance by us to battle back. We kind of had no business probably eking that thing out, but we got huge shots by Malik Hall that were kind of in, obviously we're in desperation mode a little bit, and then for two overtimes we played really hard and really well and made a ton more great plays. So it's a resilient and tough group, and they work hard every day, and they keep stacking days, and they deserve it.
And it wasn't one of those things today where maybe one guy carried you. I mean, you had Adorno, I think, got you going early. You had Ianni was solid from start till the end. You had other guys making plays. You had Malik, but veteran basketball player that's been around the NAC for a while. Hit those. I mean, those big shots. Those are tough shots under big pressure.
Yeah, for sure. And you said it. Like Brandon Adorno was really good for most of the game, and then he fouled out. And then we have Harper Krolak, the freshman, steps up and makes big plays and is steady with the ball as he normally is. You said Andrew was really good. We got a huge rebound late from Alex Vasilakis. The guy we didn't mention that ends up with 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists was Sam Gingras. And it was just all quiet. I looked at the box score afterwards and was like, man, he got some damage done. So it was a great group effort.
Well, you mentioned Krolak. He's a freshman, but he kind of took charge in the overtimes there. Where you don't see many guys that as a freshman will come in there and be like, I want the ball in my hands and I'm going to go score.
Yeah, 100%. That's his confidence thing, but that's also a coaching staff confidence. I mean, we're calling plays to get him. And they're not even plays. It's just Harper, go make the right play, and we trust him to do that. And he's done a really good job of that. He doesn't try to hit home runs. He just tries to make the right play. And he's a steady, solid guy, and he's a physical presence for a freshman in terms of at the point guard spot. So he's just a sure-handed guy. Doesn't give the ball away, and the sky's the limit for him.
Coach, you all rebounded. This team was much bigger than you on paper, and you all rebounded them tonight.
Yeah, they were bigger. They were a bunch of 6'5", 6'6" kids, and they weren't skinny 6'5", 6'6". So that was something we harped on. But this group has been tough all year. We played UB Stout, who was a lot bigger than us. I think we out rebounded them, and it's just a matter of the toughness of the kids. There's no magic sauce. We've emphasized rebounding in practice, but if when you got resilient and tough people, they go out and do it. So, I'm super proud of them.
Coach, you're 6-0 going to Division I San Diego.
It'll be a tough one. Exhibition one for us will be a good trip. Told the guys, next time we suit up again in a real game is our conference opener, and that's what we're going to be measured by. As much as we like to win games, the non-con games are honestly less important. When it comes down to it, you want to do well in your league and you want to put yourself in a position to win conference championships. So that all starts next week, and we've continued to build, and we've got a good group we're happy to go into those games with.
For people who don't know, a lot of questions ask, how did the San Diego game come around? Because every now and then you played DePaul and Ty there. You sometimes play Division I in the Midwest. How did a trip to San Diego?
Yeah, well, we haven't, typically at programs like us are able to take a trip every few years. We haven't taken one actually since my first year, which was 2018 in December. So we've been due for a trip, and then Coach Jones has a relationship from years back with their coach, Steve Lavin. So he reached out. It's a great opportunity for us again to get a trip. None of our guys have been on a trip before, and obviously playing a Division I atmosphere, environment, arena. That should be a cool experience.
Coach, I think your guys said it when they talked to him earlier. I asked about the 6-0 start and really getting after it for a full 40 minutes. They've even brought it up already. Conference hasn't started. We were picked 12th. We're going to prove people wrong this season.
Yeah, no, we've mentioned that. I've purposely not really talked about our goals in terms of our conference play. Aside from I just want to make the conference tournament. I think we start there. I've told the guys, I know everyone wants to have the goal of winning the conference title, but I feel like we got to earn to even have that goal. We struggled a lot last year, so I think for me it was just let's have a goal of making the conference tournament. If we continue to play really well and win games, and you get to a point in January where you can adjust that goal, that'd be great. But for now, I just want to keep getting better. I know it's cliche, but I've made the mistake I think in the past of talking about goals that were too lofty for maybe the team that we had. So we're just trying to get better.
Coach, 102-98 double overtime. Hopefully you can go get a breather here and relax a little bit. Congratulations on the win.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Marion men's basketball team is still unbeaten, 6-0 with an exciting 102-98 double overtime win over Buena Vista. Lee Hall, just talk about this game from start to finish. Just what were your emotions in this thing?
We was down in the end of the fourth quarter. It was a hard game. I think that we rallied as a team. We went through perseverance and just made shots.
Trey, can I talk about the ebb and flow of this thing? You guys are up double digits in this thing in the first half, and they made a huge run, started hitting a bunch of threes, and you got down 15. Just talk about this team that you were able to grind your way back.
Yeah, so we started getting sloppy. We had to lead. We started letting off the gas a little bit. They got hot, hit a bunch of threes. Then coach called timeout and told us we got to lock in, tighten things up. And that's what we did. We tightened up.
Talk about down the stretch. You had a couple of big shots, including one at the buzzer to kind of send it to overtime. Just tell me your mindset there and how that thing played out in your mind and how you felt it went on the floor.
Just had to go knock down shots. I mean, one of the passes was from Trey, so I appreciate it. But, I just knew that we had to make some shots to rally up. And it was getting time to the closing in, and I just had the mentality of just shooting in, and the next one's going in.
Yeah, because the one that ended it was kind of like, number one, you're surprised they didn't foul because they fouled earlier up when you were up 3 or whatever.
Right.
They want to give you a chance to tie it, and then you just kind of fired it at the end and you went. Did it feel like it was good right when it went off your hand?
Oh yeah, I felt it was good. I felt like I fouled then, but when it went off, I knew it was good.
Have you had any buzzer beaters like that in your career?
Yeah, a couple.
What does it say about this team? What are both of your feelings? I'll ask you first. Just about this team, 6-0. You found ways to win a bunch of different ways. Just your thoughts on this team and the 6-0 start.
We was projected 12th in the conference this year, and that really set our mindset this year. And we've been grinding as a team.
Like you're a veteran of the NAC and you've been here a couple of years now. Just your thoughts on this year's version of the Sabres so far?
We're a well put together group. It started early in the year in conditioning, and we just, like Trey said, we were projected 12th, and we just wanted to prove a lot of people wrong.
And you guys get to go play a Division I team over Thanksgiving. Just thoughts on going to San Diego?
Should be fun.
Blake?
Ditto.
All right, Marion 6-0 on the season, 102-98 over Buena Vista. You can find more about Marion men's basketball at SaberAthletics.com.